There are only two kinds of people in this world. Those who think about how their actions affect others, and those who do not think about how their actions affect others. Those who realize that if they impose their will on another human being, they are violating the other person's space. If you impose your sexual desires on a child, you are not only destroying their innocence and ruining the only childhood they have, but you are also sentencing them to a lifetime of insecurity and discovery. It literally took me till I was 50 years old to know who I was, and even longer to really come to terms with speaking out about it. And when I did speak out about it, the worst part about it was not what happened to me, not what this man did, but knowing that I got more retaliation for speaking up about abuse throughout my life that was just as abusive. It proved to me that none of us really have the First Amendment right of free speech. But that's not really what this video is about this morning. Normally, I don't ask for people to share things. But as I said, I'm trying to find my father's survivors. My father lived in Maine, California, Washington State, Oregon, and I just say Colorado, I think. He was arrested in Colorado in '86, caught in the act of molesting a 3-year-old. And that was his pattern. He did it to me. I remember when he got thrown out of the house, I remember what he did. And it's not about me, but let me explain something to you for context's sake. The reason people take so long to come forward, you don't want to believe that the person you love as your parent is capable of that. And then if you're told not to speak up because your dad's connected, figure it out for yourselves. And then if you know that it's dangerous to speak out, or you'll be retaliated against. We're constantly told, and I was told as a child, that it was my fault. It took me till I was 50 to realize that none of it was my fault. And that's my purpose in sending this out there. If you share this, please put on there, Harold Lavon Massey abused hundreds, possibly thousands of children in his lifetime. We are trying to locate his survivors, to tell them it's not their fault. If you want to do some good in this world, all it takes for you to do that is not turning your back on things that hurt others. All abuse is devastating. If we want to stop abuse, we've got to stop making it a partisan issue. I wish you all the best, and don't sit here thinking about what I'm going to do. I wait until I've prayed and the Spirit moves me, and then I just say what I have in my heart to say. If it facilitates something good in you, that's great. But if you're just here as a voyeur, if you're just here to see what I'm going to say next in case you're one of the many in this county who've tried to silence me, then know that my lawyer is in the process of writing to YouTube so I can know who my subscribers are. I don't mean know where you live and know your first name and address. I don't care about that. But I want to see how you behave on YouTube and on social media before you're allowed on my channel. If you're shy, that's cool. But you're just as welcome here as anyone else. And part of my purpose, besides leaving something for posterity and my children, is to facilitate conversation. Because conversation is sadly lacking in this world. The net obfuscates it and obscures our ability to have civil discussion. I won't take sides anymore because the most important thing we can do in this world is to stop the abuse of children. If you wonder why there's so much dysfunction in this world, you only have to look at men like this, who are masters at Machiavellian manipulation and con men. Sexual predators go out of their way to look decent while secretly hiding their crimes. It's been that way throughout history. So please let the scales fall from your eyes. And if you're a good person, I pray for you. If you're evil, I pray that you find the love of Jesus Christ in your heart and realize that you are no better than anybody else. And if you seek to hurt me, well, get thee behind me, Satan, because I've been protected all my life from a lot of people, even though I've been through hell. It seems always that God has been there with me, looking after me. So every struggle has had a silver lining. And the silver lining for me is that I survived and I'm vertical. And before I'm dead, I will speak my truth. I think some of you know that I have some issues with medical stuff, and I don't know how long I have. So that's what makes this, to me, important now, to get it done before I cannot do it. So I wish you all the best. Sorry this is 6 minutes. I know our attention spans these days are short, but I'm like Mr. Rogers. I don't talk fast. God bless. Have a good day. Bye.